Quickly moving on to the next episode, Going to Seed. Applejack has prepared her family for the upcoming Confluence harvest at Sweet Apple Acres, but when Goldie Delicious arrives and tells the story of a legendary creature called the Great Seedling, Apple Bloom eagerly sets her sights on catching it, potentially hindering Applejack's plans for a smooth harvest. Dave Rapp returns once again to write an episode that actually turned out to be better than I expected. Goldie's story about the Great Seedling is an interesting tale, and the episode is rather clever in how it manages the plausibility of it. At first, it just seems like a traditional fable to tell to kids, but Goldie insists that the creature is real, and as the episode progresses, it's easy to wonder if maybe she's right. The general direction in which the narrative goes is pretty predictable, but in many respects, it still manages to be surprising as well. There's a great balance in the characterization and storytelling, with Apple Bloom feeling excited about the idea of finding and catching the Great Seedling, and Applejack feeling cynical and having her sights focused on getting the harvest done in good time, before they negotiate a deal to help each other out in what they each want to do. The episode also treats us to a wonderful flashback scene showing how Applejack used to believe in the Great Seedling as a filly. The inclusion of Brightback and Pear Butter may not add too much to the story itself, but it was really nice to see the Apple and Pear family parent again for what will likely be the final time in the series. After all their traps are sprung and a trail is left, Applejack starts to believe in the Great Seedling again at the end of the second act, which allows the episode the entire final part to deliver some really heartwarming moments between the two sisters as they enjoy spending time with each other, with plenty of time for these scenes to play out without ever feeling rushed. The Great Seedling eventually turns out to be an excessively tired and overworked Big Mac, but the episode's very last scene hints that the actual creature may still be real. Some may dislike or be frustrated by this open-ended conclusion, but at its core, this is not an episode about proving or disproving a mythical legend's existence. It's about Applejack and Apple Bloom sharing a bond that was never really lost, but just hadn't been shared in a while. And in that regard, Going to Seed really delivers. I was pleasantly surprised by this one, and I'm going to give it a gold star score of 8. So that's another review done. As always, I'd love to know your thoughts on this episode, so please be sure to let me know in the comments. And until next time, thank you all for watching as always, and keep shining on, every pony!